I made it to the top of Springer, and it's very, very cold. And when the wind, I don't know, it must be like 30-mile-an-hour winds when it hits right. But you'll definitely feel it when it hits you. I'm gonna just say hello to the first white blaze. It's cold. Let's get out of here. Ah, shit. So long, Springer Mountain. Gotta get out of that wind. Whoa, baby. Well, I don't know what happened to the weather, but I got on this side of the mountain, and man, there's no wind, and that sun feels good. Man, I'm almost ready to plop down and like take a break because the heat feels good. I was so cold before. So that's good news. And the trail's really mellowed out, and you know, there's no ice or anything. So going forward. Boy, I haven't had one of these since I thru hiked in 2023. And what a strange feeling it is to eat one of these again. Oh my gosh. I didn't think I'd ever eat these things again. This one's not that bad though. When you get the plain ones, like just plain tuna and water, oh my gosh. That's like eating syphilis or something. I would stay away from that. But these ones aren't that bad. They're not watery, but I just had to stop and take in the sun because it's really nice out here. Actually, this Latin citrus is quite good. I don't know because I'm so hungry, but man, that is pretty good. So I take that back about, you know, what I said about it. I'm tired already. Man. You know, one of the hardest days of thru hiking the Appalachian Trail is actually going to be your very first day. Because your very first day, you're going to get sore, you know, your knees or whatever, your back. Like right now, my rib cage is really sore because I think the backpack is shifting to one side. But it's like, and then your mind tells you you're not good enough. And like, look at you, you only walked, you know, 6 miles and you're already suffering. How are you going to do, you know, 1,000 miles or 2,000 miles? But I think a lot of us start off that way, but you just push through it, you know what I mean? And eventually those pains go away and other pains come along, and just push through everything, you know, like what I'm going through right now. Like I got 4.5 miles. I'm like, oh gosh, like I'm just so tired. I don't want to get up from the spot. But it's a spectacular winter Georgia day now. You know, I mean, it was cold earlier, but I'm out in the sun. I'm laying out in the sun. There's no wind down here, and I can't move now. Oh gosh. Yeah, especially after eating that tuna sub sandwich or whatever the heck you call that thing. I don't know. It was okay. But all right, I gotta get up. The beauty of Georgia. Amazing. It was a pleasure meeting you guys. I'll see you on Saturday when you watch the video. Well, finally, the trail's leveled off here for me, so I can get my second win. I mean, I'm okay. I just needed a little more downhill or something. But Shelter. Well, yeah, here we are at Hawk Mountain Shelter on January 28th, and I'm with my new friend, Heavy G. Right? G. Because his backpack's very heavy. Too heavy. Yeah. And it looks like it's going to be a pretty cold night out again, I think. You think so? I feel like it's getting cold again.
It's supposed to be 33 tonight.
Well, that's actually kind of warm. All right, we're going to eat dinner and we'll film something else a little later, I guess. Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning from Hawk Mountain Shelter. I think it's like mile 8 point something on the Appalachian Trail. And this is my first night back out in the Appalachian Trail, and I gotta say, it was a little bit cold last night, and it was very uncomfortable. Looks like we're gonna have a little bit better day today. It's gonna be slightly warmer, which is good news. But I still hear the wind howling out there. You know, I think the wind's on the other side of the mountain, so the wind just makes things so much colder. I got some food in me. I ate one of these things. Man, these things are disgusting. Man, gosh, get away from me. Like, I mean, I had to force myself to eat that thing, you know what I mean, because I needed the energy. But I only eat Mountain House. That's what I love. I love Mountain House, but I had this thing in my attic for like 3 years. I'm like, I gotta eat it, you know what I mean? Let me just eat it first, because last night I was, you know, so hungry. Then I ate it this morning too. But I'm glad I'm done with it. But, you know, this thing's so bad, like, someone should be put in jail for creating this. It's like criminal or something. And if you make a left going into the shelter, make sure when you come out, you make a left going out of the shelter. That way, you're going the right way on the Appalachian Trail. Nothing more morally crushing than going the wrong way on the trail and having to backtrack. Trust me, I've done it a couple times. Well, the walk down from Hawk Mountain Shelter is really nice, but now the uphills begin, unfortunately, and the wind's picking up now, so let's see how I do. I'm gonna be out of breath real soon, so let me hang up on the camera. I got down here at the bottom of the mountain. I was taking a rest. The wind was blowing through, and I was like, oh, I'm getting a little cold. Went to go reach for my jacket, and it was gone off my backpack. I had to ruck back about 1 mile up the mountain and find it. I finally found the jacket, and now I'm gassed. What a stupid mistake. These are mistakes you make on the trail. You just gotta get over it, but I needed my jacket back. You know what I mean? What am I gonna do? I'm still like, 21 miles or something from mountain crossing. But I'm gonna take a break now. So let's get something to eat. Headed up this mountain here, trying to get to Gooch Gap. I'm pretty gassed. Oh man, my backpack's way too heavy. I got unloaded at Mountains Crossing. I thought I'd be able to do it, but it's just too heavy and it's too hard on my knee. I have knee problems, so I got to unload that when I get to Mountains Crossing. But still trying to get up this mountain here, and it's nice on this side of the mountain. There's no wind. Well, after passing through Gooch Gap and a little bit of climb, the trail has mellowed out. Thank goodness. This heavy pack of mine. So I'm moving forward to Gooch Shelter. Well, I'm at Gooch Shelter and I'm really whooped. So I'm going all out. I got my prime meal. Mountain House chicken teriyaki, baby. I'm gonna eat it, and that's gonna fuel me up. And it's getting really cold. The sun's behind the mountain now. So I'm just gonna eat, brush my teeth and jump right in my sleeping bag. So I'll see you at dinner time. Well, good evening to you all. I'm at Gooch Shelter getting ready to go to bed. It was kind of a long day here. My jacket fell off my backpack. I had to backtrack a mile uphill to get it. It was kind of a frustrating day. But my body's doing pretty well, I gotta say. There's actually 2 people with me in the shelter tonight. 2 older gentlemen from Ohio. I think they're section hiking. The one guy's name's Buckeye Jim, I believe. And I can't remember the other one's name. But I'll introduce you to him tomorrow morning. He's got a story to tell. And I'm gonna go right to bed. I'm just gassed. And I had that chicken teriyaki meal. Now I feel a little nauseous. And it's just time to lay down. And hopefully I'll be more comfortable tonight than last night. So I'll see all you guys in the morning. Love ya. And good morning, y'all. Leaving Gooch Shelter now. I actually slept really well last night. It was pretty warm and night wasn't that bad. I just got a little bit of a problem though. I don't know. My heart rate's really high. So I noticed yesterday, going up the mountains, I was just like totally gassed and I can't get my heart rate down. And even last night in bed, it took like 3 hours to get my heart rate below 100. And now it's right back up again. And so I've been struggling with that. I don't know what's going on, but I'm really interested in getting to mountain crossings. I'll probably take a day off. I'm gonna sleep in their bunkhouse there because I never stayed there, so I'm real curious, but I need to reevaluate my heart rate, stuff like that, see if I can get it to go down. Maybe I'm just stressing myself out too much, physically, but all right, we're headed out, so talk to you. So this is my friend Meat Cookie. He's from Ohio. Yet another person from Ohio on the trail, and yet we got Buckeye Jim.
Buckeye Jim.
He's from Ohio too. All
Yep.
these people from Ohio.
Oh, wait.
And
I know.
so obviously he got his name Meat, M-E-A-T, because he eats only carnivore. Hang on, my rapid heart rate's going up again. And we're all stopped here because we had no signal for a day, and we hit this one spot and our phones all just blew up.
Yep.
How many messages did you get?
395.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. 4 of them are probably good.
I got like 50. I thought that was a lot. You're amazing. And let's see how many meat cookies got. Did you get any?
I'm trying to get one.
He may not be that popular. That's why. Whew. I think it's time for electrolytes. And electrolytes can be pretty disgusting, you know. But I found this Pedialyte. I remember Pedialyte wasn't that bad. At least this grape one. And I'm just like gas, so I gotta do something, you know. But I like the liquid IV. Like if I really had to go up a big mountain or something, I always made sure I had liquid IV. But I only like the lemon lime. All the rest of them were disgusting. And kind of like my second choice was the Pedialyte. But let's see. This is the grape one. Yeah, I remember it being good. It tastes like children's medicine, I guess. Actually, it ain't that good, but good enough for now, I guess. But all right, maybe it'll help me out. Yep, that backpacker meal, that's where it belongs, in the garbage. Well, I'm being foolish, but I can't help it. I passed the campsites, so I'm gonna go the extra 3.7 miles to the Woods Hole shelter. And it's quite a climb, those 3.7 miles, unfortunately, but you know, I guess I'll be doing a little night hiking. But if I get there at 9 o'clock at night, I get there at 9 o'clock at night. I just want that easy day tomorrow, because it's gonna be raining too, so, you know, so that's what I'm gonna do, keep you up to date. Well, I finally made it to the shelter, but what I didn't realize till I got here, the shelter's 0.4 miles down the mountain. Oh my gosh. Talk about a spirit crusher. 0.4. I mean, I was thinking about maybe I'll just tent right here, save myself the mile. But I don't know. I'll go down and check it out. It's gonna rain, so I'd rather be in the shelter, so I'll see you at the shelter. Well, I just climbed a half mile out from the shelter, and we're gonna head up Blood Mountain to Neels Gap. And as you see, I think the rain is coming today, so I got the rain jacket on, and tired already. I'll see you up at the top. Heading up Blood Mountain. Still going. Well, we made it to the top. The famous Blood Mountain shelter. Yeah, I know, I hear a lot of bad rumors about this shelter. You know, I hear it's cold, it's damp. Look, someone starts fires in here. But I heard, you know, every shelter has a mice problem, they say. But this one doesn't have a mice problem. It has a rat problem. That's how big they are in the shelter, according to the Far Out apps. I can believe it too. But, all right, let's move along. Down Blood Mountain will give you your first taste of rocks, you know, because you got a lot more coming of them. This is very muddy and slippery going down, and of course I went off trail. It's hard to navigate the white blazes coming down from Blood Mountain. And I don't know, maybe it's a little harder with the poor weather too. But I went off trail, of course, and I had to climb back up and figure out where I am, but I should be pretty close now. And we did it. Our first milestone. Mountains crossing Neels Gap. And I'm glad to be here. Here I'm at Neels Gap. We're gonna do that shakedown. the weight of my backpack is about 33 pounds getting in. What we're gonna do is shake down, try to adjust my straps a little better, make it more comfortable, and lighten up a little more. Here we are, we're at our first hostel. I can't pronounce how it's pronounced, but we're out Mountain Crossings store at Neels Gap.
Yep.
And well, I got my first trail family with me. We got Heavy G from Ohio, Meat Cookie from Ohio, Buckeye Jim from Ohio,
OH.
and Brandon. We kind of gave him the trail name Hangman because he like had 17 pounds worth of rope in his ruck for whatever reason. We'll never know. So you know he's probably out to hang people or something. So we just gave him that name temporarily. Where are you from? Utah?
Originally, yeah.
Good morning, everyone. We are here at Neels Gap in Mountain Crossing store, and we're getting ready to leave. We're gonna do a 12-mile day to Low Gap Shelter, but I figured I'd check in with you. We finally got some sunshine today, but it's a little cold, and as usual, it's very windy out, and it's just very, very windy out. So we'll get moving along soon, and I'll talk to you later.